I'm a communication studies major at University of North Texas. I was incredibly angry that my university canceled my graduation. I really, really wanted to actually walk because I had got out of the Navy in 2017 and I really, really just I had a goal to get my degree in less than 3 years, which I accomplished. So my in-game name is Tsunade Duval, and my actual name is Victoria Whitehood. I was actually in the Navy in 2013, and a couple of shipmates had told me, or they kept trying to get me to play some game that just came out, and I literally had no idea what an MMO was, so I just made an account and I started playing it. I got hooked. The thing that really keeps me interested is a personal hobby of mine, and that's actually making events, whether it be large scale, small scale, anything pertaining to the game, because it's a lot more fun, and the community kind of keeps it interesting as well. And you'd be surprised how many people come in and they help just like some silly idea, like we're all going to dress up in Moogle costumes and go march around Limsa Limsa shouting Chips Ahoy or something. Since I have a penchant for running events in the game, I don't know, I guess I had an epiphany, and I just said I'm gonna run a graduation ceremony for all the people who couldn't graduate physically for their schools. And I used a lot of the things on the Google platform to do things like Google Forms. It was a savior, and it was actually one of the best attributes to the whole ceremony because people signed up, they put their specifics in, and I am extremely thorough with my organizational skills. I left no leeway for people to ask how, what, why, whatever the heck they're trying to think of. Here, at the Miketo, I've never known how to pronounce this correctly, Keto's Amphitheater, at this location exactly. Honestly, it's the perfect location. It's open enough for everybody to pass by and see, as well as accessible to everyone who wanted to come. As you can see, like if you look around, you have, just like on a normal graduation stage, you have stairs on the left and the right and at the center. So people can walk in and walk off appropriately. I can stand there at the center giving whatever speech, calling names out. People can stand in front of me, which they did, and they can do whatever silly thing that they wanted to do. I had at the time 22, 23 people sign up for the ceremony. About 17 people showed up, honestly, but I expected like maybe 3 people to show up for the ceremony. I was so nervous. I honestly, like, this gives me chills, but I didn't think it was because it was going to be so successful, because they came to me after and they were just thanking me so much, because a lot of them had their schools cancel their graduations, or a lot of them just didn't want to participate in their graduations because they didn't feel it was very special. But they had came to me and told me, hey, like that speech that you wrote was great. This whole event coordinated was like perfect. There was no sort of distractions or anything. It was fantastic. Thank you so much. Like, they were just ecstatic. They got all the applause and attention that they wanted, not just needed. And the audience was super supportive of them as well. And I'm just happy that they got to experience that in some level, you know? I think I would have probably changed nothing. I think it worked out in a way to where it was just fine the way it was.